Right, I think it's down this way. So we're just at, let me just shut this quickly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're just at...
So what was this place?
Quite exciting. So I used to work here actually.
So what's in here?
That's part of the cafe.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we've just been chatting to Rob, the owner of this garden centre, and one of the things I wanted to talk about, I don't want to say it's going to happen yet, but we're looking to actually set up the first Project Pet outdoor... Right, there you go. Let's get your belt on. Shall we go down? Oh, am I going to hit? I don't know. Won't risk it. Right, back to mine. And then Amanda will be here in like, we'll be at mine in 10 minutes, but... Right. I don't know how I'm still, well, I'm not late, but how we've left early and I'm still... Normally I leave gone past, and I'm still there at the same time. So just traffic is so annoying.
Where's Amanda walking today?
She does Woodley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's doing Woodley, so... But we're going to go to Bracknell. Alright. Right, I'm going to put Doris and Dora in the van now. She'll get used to you in a minute. Just take a little bit of time. When I first took her on, she wanted to kill me, literally. So
Crazy dog.
it's just typical Dachshund, really. Get like super guardy. She's gonna proper get full. I'll lock the car. Right, let's put these in there. Ready? Right, so they're going in there. He's wet still. Oh well. I've got these shoes in here for you guys.
Alright, just leave it, yeah.
These ones.
Alright, that's fine.
And we put hot water in it, so I'm just going to grab the other one as well, so that one's Amanda's. Go. Right, of course we're getting all this filming equipment set up. Just gonna put these windows down. Right, I've got all the leads, yeah, I've got my shoes. Cool. I'm gonna take my energy multivitamins as well. Not that they bloody do anything. But
later on, I'm starving, worry later.
I've got that and a banana. So and I hate eating bananas. I like them, but I don't know why. I feel like it's too much effort to eat bananas. Alexis calls this van the bone shaker. Why? Because it shakes your bones. Because it is a bit rattly. No, it's a typical van. He's looking, anyone's coming?
I can't see. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
What around to over right now?
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad I bought that thing.
Nice decent.
And no, I can't see, but I'm used to being able to see. That's why I've got.
Has.
Well, that's for the screen. I mean, you can wear it if you want before I make the screen wet.
And I'll use the screen.
No, don't use that. I need that. I'll just leave it. It will go. I've got the heater on it. Yeah, so we're now off to walk Ryla, Doris and Dora, and Barney and Eddie. Barney and Eddie are my new clients. We've walked them 3 times now, but they're awesome. They're Parsons Jack Russells, and they're super cool. I actually met the lady who owns them, the owner. I met them on our walks. They always bumped into us when we were out on walks, and then she saw my van and got in touch with me. So, because she wanted her dogs to go out for because she takes them on, you know, long walks herself, but she wanted them because she saw that they were like jumping around and having fun with the group that I take, and she wanted them to come along. So yeah, that's we're going to them today. So it's not walk-wise, it's not that busy for me. Amanda and Alexis do most of the walk because I'm trying to grow the business, but at the same time I'm trying to grow Bracknell. So we've got a new dog starting tomorrow called Ketchup, love that name, Ketchup the Dachshund, and so we've got 3 Dachshunds now. Oh, my hands are cold. So it's getting warmer in here now.
Yeah, I can fit my feet on, but I can feel it.
Yeah, so it's getting, I was going to say it's getting warmer now. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Anyway, we've got, new clients starting tomorrow as well. But Amanda is doing her walks today herself. Normally, we've had to change a few things up lately because of COVID and lockdown. I've had to sort of try and protect the business a bit. And so normally, Amanda and Alexis works 5 days a week, but I've had to cut the hours down slightly, and the way we do walks a little bit differently, just because of because I need to protect the business. Although we're actually doing really, really well, and we're taking on. I took on what 5 clients, I think. Around about a week and a half ago, we took about 5 clients within the span of, I think it was less than 7 days, which is really, really good. So I'm pleased with that. But at the same time, I'm just trying to protect the business a bit more and make sure we don't get in any, you know, bad situations with money or anything like that. Because when that second lockdown happened, it really annoyed me. But there's nothing I could do. So they are going to start doing full time again. But at the same time, Amanda is working on her own. So normally we have a dog driver and a dog walker, but at the moment it's like 2 to 3 days a week we have that system. But today it will just be Amanda picking up dogs and walking. So we've gone back to the sort of like, it's not older way, it's the other way that we do, the way we run the business. I'll put Doris and Dora in the smaller one on the way back. They're fine that one anyway, because they quite like the smaller space. Right, now let's go and get Ryla. Right, all the dogs to pick up. Alright, Barney. Barney's always barking at Ryla. That's a tennis ball. Right, let's go to the walk. We've got, let's just let Amanda just hit the voice note.
Oh, I just had such a nightmare. Nero would not get in the boot. It's taken me like almost 10 minutes, so I've had to put him in the back, and I'll just have to try again by the time I get Billy.
Alright, yeah, Nero keeps doing that. Yeah, Nero has his days. He sometimes you have to lift him in the boot because he just won't get in the boot. It's yeah, he just does that. It actually depends on who you've got in the boot, but normally, like before, I always used to have to lift him in the boot. Like, he would put his legs up, his front legs up, but he would never actually hop up. It's only at the end of the walk will he get in the car or into the van, because the van was worse actually. He wouldn't get in the van either. So yeah, just try best really. Cool. Alright, so one of the things, is that still going, yeah?
It's going to stay on now.
Oh, it's
The battery will keep going. But...
yeah, one of the things we do, we have a group chat, me, Amanda and Alexis. So if anything happens like that, she's mentioned Nero wouldn't get in the car, which he normally, to be fair, I don't really, normally that doesn't happen. Like, they won't mention that about Nero, but sometimes when I've gone to get Nero, he won't get in the car. But that's just Nero. But at the end of the walk, he'd happily jump into the car. So he's just, it's just him. He's funny. So, but But yeah, anything like that, we put it in the group chat. Any problems in the group chat, and then we normally send voice notes. So because I hate typing. That's what I don't really like texting. I prefer sending voice notes. You can get to your point a lot quicker. Just gonna start. We use an app to start with the dog. So start everyone. So it basically shows now. Doris and Dora, I'm just about to say them as well, but you can see Eddie and Barney Riley, so it's now timing the walk. So yeah, and we can put photos on there and comments as well at the end of it. And then I just end it once the hour's up. So I'm just gonna put my shoes on, then we can go. Sorry. No. Got my hat with this, guys. Last time I had one, I had a 2p in it. No.
There didn't maybe won that 2p.
I opened it up and had a 2p in it.
Yeah, you can win money on these things.
No, a rusty 2p in the chocolate bar. I don't think so. Charge. Yeah, we're lucky at this walk there's a charging point, which is good. And it's pretty cheap as well. Start that up. Charge. Brilliant, sweet. Right, there's now. Get the dogs out the back.
You have the staircase because he's a frail dog, or?
Yeah, the legs, yeah.
Will that not come out?
Right. Come here, come here. Right. Last two. And then we're going to go all the way, head up that way. Trying to get.
Right, you just do what you do. I'm just recording, and away we go.
Here you go.
So if you let them off and they run off, what do you do with these dogs? You just have to
Well, no, they don't run off though.
But if they chase someone with food or another dog?
Then I've got a tennis ball they come back to.
Okay.
Like, it's always, you need to have like something that they want. Something you can control them with.
Okay.
It sounds kind of like evil, but what I mean is like whether that's a treat or a tennis ball, a whistle. You know, it's like Ryder here though. I can let her off, but at the same time she doesn't really respond to anything, so I don't really let her off unless like we're in an area that's not really near anyone.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll order a battery pack, professional one. I'll get another battery for this. It's 60 quid for a battery. I'll just do it.
Yeah,
And
you definitely need a second battery.
And I was going to get something else.
Because when I used to have my drone, I always had to use a second battery in the end because it does.
It's the iPhone that uses the most. That's why I need to get an external battery pack for it.
Yeah, I've had to put Barney on the lead because for some reason he isn't responding to anything. He's not coming back. He keeps running off.
You're a bad
A
dog.
little bit too far, so I've just put him on the lead for 5 minutes and I'll let him back off again. But he ran over some dogs and he keeps chasing. There's so many squirrels around. He keeps chasing the squirrels, but then doesn't. He's just not responsive at all. Whereas normally, if you do a whistle, he does come back. But today, I think he's a little bit overexcited. So I'm just trying to calm him down, and then I'll let him off again. Come on, Barney.
Speak up a bit more. Microphone's on the low one.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, I don't really mind if I can't hear him. Sure. Alright, go on then. You guys gonna hop? Ready? Ready? Come on then. That's it. Riley's gonna have a drink. She does.
Delicious.
Every pocket apart from the last one. Should be watching for these little clips that we put here, so I can literally just hook the leads on, so the dogs can just stay there. Switch this on. Let's put you in, Ryder. And then Ryder, you go. Right, let's give. I think she's there. I'll give you a little bit of a clean. Have a leg, that's it. You're not actually too dirty. Yeah, it's nice. Go. There we go. Oh, that's dirty, right. And then it's your shoe, Eddie. So I'm going to dry you in there actually because the floor's too dirty. Barney's room. Right. Done.
Coopy. Boy. Hello.
This is Amanda. So Amanda works at Project Pet with me. She's one of the dog walkers. And if any of you watch my live that I did the other day, I mentioned that we wanted to do something called #AskTheDogWalker. So you can basically leave a comment down below hopefully I'll be able to see them come up here and ask us anything that you would want to ask a dog walker, whether it's a fear or objection that you've got towards potentially taking on a dog walker. Maybe it's just a question about your dogs. Maybe it's a question just for us, like what it's like to be dog walkers, like anything really. I don't really know how it's gonna, how these episodes are gonna go. We're just gonna see how they pan out really. And I think it'd be cool, for people in this group, because there's 730 members now, to actually, because I created this group like over a year ago, to see me, and also to introduce you to Amanda. We're gonna have Alexis, who also works with us as a dog walker at Project Pet. She's gonna join. She was gonna join tonight, but it's just me and Amanda today. So hopefully she'll join another one. So how are you dealing with the COVID situation and going into people's houses to collect the dogs? That's an interesting question actually. And we change quite a lot. I'm really glad we got a question actually. I'm quite happy about that. But we just change, not too much. It was a lot more stricter back in the first lockdown, although we've kind of just kept it going since. So obviously before we were just, we would go into people's houses and we would use a lot of the clients, we would use their leads. This time round, so I went out and bought just all brand new leads. I had my own leads anyway, but this time I just bought all brand new leads. So Amanda's got leads, I've got leads, Alexis has leads. And we don't use any clients' leads really, unless we absolutely have to. So that's one thing that we changed. We also sanitize. We basically spray down the leads. So we put hand sanitizer on ourselves anyway. That's one thing, and then we spray down the leads and stuff. And we have to do that with the car. It's not just the leads and stuff. It's spraying down both vehicles because we're using them. Each dog's using is going into it. And wear a mask. So in the first lockdown, we wore masks anyway because we had to. And then obviously, if people watch the news and stuff, you'll see the numbers. COVID got a little bit better, so we started to not wear masks, just because we didn't really have to, and because we can only have to wear masks really when you went to the shops or something. But now we actually wear masks again, obviously, because it's apparently quite bad around the country. So we all have to wear a mask. Go into people's houses. We don't use gloves. I'm not really into the glove wearing. We wore gloves in the first lockdown, but this time round, I don't know about you, Alexis, if you've checked. I gave Amanda and Alexis the choice to wear gloves because I've read a lot of stuff about gloves not actually being a good thing to wear, because if you touch one thing, you've just got it on the gloves anyway. So as long as your hands are clean, because we make sure we wash our hands as well. We do wash them in between walks and stuff. One of the things we did, we've got water, so we've got hot water we use like the Mud Daddy to clean dogs off, or if we've got a bottle of waters, we can. Alexis uses this, she has this soap that she got from one of our clients, so she washes her hands with that. But yeah, just making sure our hands are nice and clean, the leads are clean. What was that? Oh, was that yours?
My children.
All right, yeah, I was gonna say I wonder what that was then. Just making sure the leads are clean, we're wearing masks. And so again, for the first lockdown, we did actually collect dogs from the garden, from any owners that are at home. And again, we haven't really continued that with every client now. We've got some clients that we collect from the front. There's quite a few, isn't there? We've got, because Nero we collect from the front. There's a fair few that the owners will bring out their dog, and we'll hook them up on the lead and take them from the front door. But if we have to go into people's houses, we just put a mask on, hand sanitize. So is there anything you wanted to add to that? Just going to see who actually commented that. Oh, so that was from Michelle. Thanks for that, Michelle. on then. I think she recognised you with the hat on.
Who?
Dora, she was barking at you. Right, miles away. Wait. Miles, me. Yes. Get the ball, Marlon. Get the ball. Get the ball. Miles. Get the ball. That way, look. Wait, okay. 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 Go on. You found a squirrel?
She's doing it.
Go on. Go on. You can do it. You can do it. You try? Come on. Come on. There you go. A bit of encouragement. Ball. Ball again. Nice. Mind it. Sit. 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 Come on, Lois. She's not great. Come on. Come on. Miles, get the ball. Good boy. Oh, she has. Oh. Right. I think it's on this way. So we're just at. Let me just shut this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We're just at.
So what was this place?
Quite exciting. So I used to work here actually.
So what's in here?
That's part of the cafe.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we've just been chatting to Rob, the owner of this garden centre, and one of the things I wanted to talk about, I don't want to say it's going to happen yet, but we're looking to actually set up the first Project Pet outdoor doggy daycare, and we just had a quick chat with him in there, but we didn't get the camera or anything. It's hard for us, it's slightly dark, but I'm just taking my brother down to have a look at the area, and I thought I'd put it on film and show you.
So it's not this area here then?
Well, this is the walking bit. So
Oh, okay.
So
how do people get here though if they want to park and get
you have
round?
to come through here.
Oh,
But we would be collecting the dogs anyway ourselves.
good point. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but people might want to see it still though.
yeah, people can come down and see it.
Mm.
Basically, this would have to be cut.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Be a big lawnmower.
this would be the entrance, but this one I think. Basically, okay, might not be that one. Anyway, this is the entrance, and one of these garden centre things here.
Is that a ginormous
That's a T-Rex.
rhino?
That's a T-Rex.
Is
That's
it?
That's what I was saying to you. Yeah.
That's creepy. I just think that scared me a little bit then. Okay, fair enough.
Is that still recording?
Yep.
Oh yeah. So over there, Jay. So this bit here, see the garden centre?
Yeah.
That's where we would structure it, the inside.
Ah, okay. So you have this bit,
So effectively, we might be able to have this bit. I'm
Okay.
not sure, but that would be the indoor bit for the dogs.
and people can come out in the sun and watch it, and dogs are running around and enjoy themselves.
Well, they won't watch, no.
Oh yeah, but people have a cafe. You might want to sit for a coffee though, so.
It would have to be cut away from
Ah,
the people.
okay.
But anyway, this will all go. But look, it's all also.
What? You just change this for fencing?
This is already. There needs to be some more fencing out of there. But look, you see all that fencing at the back? That's
Oh,
flat
right, I see.
This is just here. Look at it here.
That's just a good spot.
Yeah, so you've got.
Look at the size of this place.
Yeah, it's all of it. That's what I'm saying. So the dogs would have a lot of room. It's like 1 point.
So he owns all this, all over there, that ginormous dinosaur.
Anything up to the white. See the fence there?
Yeah.
The white rope.
Oh,
net,
okay.
All the way around, up in here, to that one there. See where that horse is?
Bloody hell.
That fence, and it's wide as well. It's a chicken wire fence. So, and also these little huts we can keep. But yeah, at the moment it looks an absolute mess to everyone that's watching on here. But if anyone's got like a vision in the way that I do,
We can all, yeah, you vision it and then you get it.
Yeah, this all needs cutting down.
Yeah, there's going to be a big lawnmower for this.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, Rob's pretty in favour of doing it, which is good. We just got to try and get this planning permission.
It's better here than the main road, actually.
That's what I'm saying. This is the more preferred place. And
It's
imagine-
bigger, it goes all the way down there, you've got a
Yep.
bit more.
And imagine the room the dogs can have to play.
Yeah.
Like, they'll love it. It'll be so
Near the
good.
cafe, so if people inside, they can,
Yeah, anyone
like
that comes for a meet and greet can go in.
We could have like a big Project Pet sign or something. You did need you need an indoor bit, by the way.
Yeah, the indoor bits, those.
Oh, okay.
It's
No, for
basically-
staff, they're cold or wet
No,
out
that is
here.
where it is.
Oh, they just run back. Yeah, but can't leave the dogs here, though.
No, if they can't, you can't sit in there and leave dogs out. No, there's always got to be staff.
That's why it
with
should be a
dogs.
little. We should have a little thing here.
No, we're going to have an outdoor thing.
Oh,
like
okay,
that,
fair enough. Yeah.
Bigger, but we can't build a building because then you're planning.
No, but a giant
building.
shed. Like,
We're going to have we're going to have an outdoor section.
yeah,
Shed.
it's gonna be like warm because
Like
they
a
can't.
shelter.
Because you're gonna get snowy days, hot, rainy days.
Yeah.
Very
but-
hot days.
Yeah, more on that when we know. Really, my feet are freaking soaked now.
Yeah. Man.
Right, so we just finished today now. We just in the garden centre car park, and yeah, last clip you probably would have seen us showing you the potential doggy daycare. So super excited for that. Hopefully it will go ahead. I don't know yet. You know, I'm not getting myself too excited because there's a chance it might not happen, but there's a lot of potential there, and it could be a really good doggy daycare. Like plenty of room for the dogs to run around, nice indoor section. I think we could make it like a proper good Project Pet hub, really, because obviously we can have the doggy daycare, we'll have the dog walking that's happening around here. I want to potentially open a groomers there, a pet shop, like a small little pet shop, puppy socialization, dog training, not just doggy daycare but actual dog training as well, so we'll take on a dog trainer. Yeah, I think there's a lot of room for some really cool stuff to go on. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to end it here because we're on our way home now, and I think we're going to make another one of these during the week. We're probably going to do like 1 or 2 of these a week, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.